Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I get to test out a new shape from Andy Anderson and Powell. They made his board in an 825, so it's more rideable for the normal everyday skater. Check out how I do with it, and also watch Andy do all kinds of amazing tricks at Cherry. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yo, doing the shirt.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Is this it?
No, it's right here.
That's the bigger one. Hey, what's cracking?
You just walked up. Dude, this one's crazy. Has never done this before where like I flicked it and it went like shoom shoom.
That's what happened?
Yeah.
It went that way and then back?
Yeah, because when I flicked
That's a
it,
boomerang
it fell
flick?
off. Yeah.
No way.
Ah, dude, that's crazy. I'm just freaking about that.
That's pretty dope.
Okay. A. Anderson Mini X1. The first attempt at the mini right there.
So this is an 825 Andy Anderson shape. I'm gonna set it up and try some tricks and see what's up. And I'm super happy I get to try this, dude. Thanks so much.
It's gonna be good,
awesome.
Man.
Dude, there's some weird alien creature here that's trying to invade our space. Doesn't it know this is where the flight board has to go? Out of here.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Trippy noodle beings. Go back to your own noodle universe.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Andy, so what's going on here? What's up with this board?
Okay, so I designed my shape a while ago and it's been working good for me, but it's pretty big. It's 9 inches wide. So I was thinking, hey, maybe if this board ends up coming out, we should come out with a more reasonable size that most people would like. So this is the first Mini X1. Mini means regular. And I'm gifting this one of 3 boards
Yes.
to Nigel right here to test out for me.
Yes. Because I've always liked the shape of Andy's boards, and I stood on his because he set one up already, and I felt the nose and the tail, and I'm like, dude, I think I might be able to skate this really, really well. Because a normal 825, the nose and tail are pretty big, but this is almost like a 9 nose and a 9 tail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the maximum nose and tail you can get, in a sense. So I feel like if I set this up, I'm gonna be able to skate it really, really well. So I have a really good feeling about this, and thank you so much, Andy.
Sweet.
Super hyped about it. While I set this up, can you explain again to the viewers what the benefits of some of the shapes are? Because like, you look at this shape, and it's so unique. You know what I mean? It's not a very typical shape you see on a skateboard, you know? And I know some of the things, but you'll probably be able to elaborate on a much deeper level for why you'd want to skate a shape like this.
For real, yeah. There's a lot.
Here, I'll just let you do that first.
Hey, you want to grip it first and then I can do it?
Should I?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Oh, for one, there's cool codes on there. K20. I'm pretty sure that's the concave. Don't quote me on that. 26507. I don't know what that means. So you never grip the shape.
Not like this. This is a very interesting board. I can't wait to skate it. I feel like certain flip tricks might be a little strange at first, but I feel like every single ollie trick I do, whether it's nollie, fakie, regular switch, is gonna be like super comfortable. Like, it's almost impossible for my feet to come off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not so big that it's awkward, you know? So the nose and tail are big, and it has certain wide spots, but it's not like the whole thing is big.
Right.
So it's not like I'm skating on the arc or anything.
On the arc. One thing I want to make sure you hear is that this is the first run. So if this one, like, I'm still gonna make a little tiny tweaks to this as it goes on.
Yeah. So I get to be the crash test dummy. And I will make sure that when these come out and they're for sale, they're ultra good. So I was just telling Andy how like I had my last flight board, and one of the skaters we were out with, he cracked his board. And I just was like, yeah, go ahead, skate my board just fine. And he did beat it up pretty bad. This one, no one's touching this one. Like, this one's mine. I get to fully skate and experience this to the max. Dude.
The outline.
I know, it's so rad, right?
It just appears. It's just like, what's it gonna be?
See if I'm still like a master gripper even with the crazy shape. You know you're good at gripping boards when your blade is super dull and it's still real smooth.
Yeah, it's impossible. I was trying to get my homie to grip their own board, and they were like struggling so hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, like you can do it. Just do this angle. They're struggling, and I was like, okay, let me do it. And the blade was just so dull, dude. It was impossible. I was like, they were like, why isn't it working for me? You know, I was like, obviously it wasn't working. The blade sucked. I got a new knife, and they were like, shh.
Just went right through.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the gripped up version. Been super good. Super hyped to skate it. So let's hear about some of the science that you've applied into this.
Okay, so this board right here, I personally like a big tail and a smaller nose. And what's happening here is that the nose and tail are the same length, 7 inches, but because it's square, the tail becomes bigger. Why I like it square is for tail blocks. So when I go up on the ramp, I can stall like this. Not 5-0, but straight on the tail, and then come back in. It's like old school trick I love to do. But the problem with a square tail is you can't pressure flip, you can't impossible. So that's why it's so narrow square, and you got these wings here, so that if you draw a line from where your wheel is to that tip there, anything on this side is gonna pop and pressure flip, or impossible more likely. So you don't have that bad aspect of the square tail. Also, what's going on here is that when you wear it down, it'll razor a little quicker right here than it will there. So as your tail wears down, it keeps its length for a longer amount of time.
It still keeps its solid pop in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah,
so your tail will actually last longer in a sense.
Yeah, and once it's worn down to whatever tricks you do,
yeah,
it flips better for whatever tricks you do.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
So when you have a rounded tail and you wear it down, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And this has a grace period of getting better and better and better. You know?
I can't wait to experience that.
And then the reason for this dip right here, okay? So I love doing primo tricks. So it's very important to me that the front and back are the same width, so it can sit primo, right? This dip allows me to cut off excess weight. So if I had a popsicle stick deck, it would just be all added weight right there. Also, because it's angled in and it's not just like cut, 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 because it's angled in, it puts more weight up at the front, so that the front actually weighs as much as the tail. So it balances like a twin tip, as if the nose and the tail were the same. Okay?
That makes sense.
And then, last thing, actually not even close. The nose is great for grabs, backside airs, all your airwalks and frontside leans and crail slides. And it also, this blunt end works really well for Caspers. When you're spinning in Casper, you can be spinning, pick it up on a corner and put it down, pick it up on this corner and put it down, and it lasts a long time for Casper slides. But the main reason for this curve right here, it's a bit more curved here than it is here. This one's a bit mellower. And what those curves are my primo nose and tail. So when I'm in primo, it provides like a tail for me to flick on.
Wow.
And they're slightly different for different kinds of tricks. So the nose is better for butter flips, where it's coming up like this in the truck stand. And the tail is better for like just straight flicking and like those classic primo flips. Yeah.
That's pretty much it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
So,
I'm super excited because of all that science he broke down for all those different tricks that apply to someone who's super well-rounded at skateboarding is amazing. But for me, I'm a very like 90-ish skater who just does like typical flip tricks and easy grinds. But I just have this feeling that this is really gonna help me a lot. So for me, I want to see how like more of a normal-ish 90s type skater who just wants to go out and have fun is able to work with something like this. Because I've never skated any other type of shape besides just the typical street popsicle shape.
Yeah.
So this is the first time
Yeah.
ever skating something else. And I just remember standing on it and doing one little ollie. I was like, oh my God. Like I just felt something, right? One ollie. That's all I had to do. And I felt like, okay, I think this is gonna shift things, you know what I mean? Like, because certain people skate certain ways, right? So it's like, once you have a certain type of board for your specific type of skating, you know what I mean? Like, what works best for you and what you do, instead of just taking a board that you like only a couple little things and then trying to make that apply for all of them.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm really psyched about with you and creating something like this, is that this is meant for so many different things. But I think a lot of people are going to be able to skate something like this and find other reasons for why it helps them, you know? Because
Right.
I've always had a big problem with like a nose and a tail being too small. So right when I stood on this, I was like, oh my God, I have tons of nose and tail.
Right.
Like I have more than enough. So it feels like really just, I don't know how to say it, like supportive, I guess? It feels like I have everything I need. That's the best way to say. So I'm projecting all this and I feel like that's how it's gonna be. So we're gonna set this up, try a couple tricks, and we're gonna see what happens. Do you know what would be one of the coolest things? It's like, what if I set this board up and then I end up getting and filming like all these tricks and like everything's way easier and I feel safer than any other board I've ever skated. You know how awesome that would be?
That would be amazing.
Like a
for
true,
both of us.
yes.
That'd be,
You know what I'm
that'd be
saying?
The best case scenario.
Yeah, so for me personally, a lot of just regular ollie tricks, like if I'm a board side of rail, typically speaking, the reason I don't want to try it is when I try a board side, it feels like my feet are kind of coming off, you know? So with this extra space, but still it's thin in the areas it needs to be, I feel like it's not gonna happen, you know? Like all of that's gonna work the way I want it to, but then like my flip tricks will still be able to flip it instead of like, you know, like, because I've skated some bigger boards. I've like tray flipped on a 9 before, but
Yeah.
the trucks had to be like ultra loose. So I feel like I'll still be able to have my trucks kind of similar to what I have them on a normal 825, but not like, you know, not too different. So it's not gonna be such a crazy adjustment phase.
Yeah.
So
What I really like about this shape, one of the features that I like about it is it's a shaped board, but it has the same width at the front and back like a regular board, and it has a nose and tail like a regular board. Like, it's a lot of shaped boards have a lack of nose or
yes,
are not even on the way down, so you have to sacrifice something
yeah.
to ride a shape that looks cool.
Yeah. How did you start to like think about designing this board this way? I know that's probably really intense of a question, but
No, I got a
any
good
type
story.
of insight into that would really help.
So I was a kid. I was like 10 or 11, and I was riding like full pads, helmet, and I was riding for like this hardcore skate shop in Surrey at the time called Coastal Riders, in Surrey, British Columbia.
Uh-huh.
Coastal Riders, they're still around, they're still sick. And one time I was at the skate park, and I'm like 11 years old, okay? And some guy's like, yo, I heard you ride for Coastal Riders, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, I ride for Coastal Riders, yeah. And he's like, that's weird because you're like not very good at like street stuff, you know? And that like hurt me so bad, dude. Because I'm a little kid, you know, like that's just like stuff you say.
Yeah.
But I legit ghosted them, dude. I feel so bad about it. I never went back to Coastal Riders.
Wow. Because what that one dude said?
Yeah, and I was just like, you know what? Screw this street stuff, screw this regular board stuff. Like, I'm gonna go find the exact opposite thing. And I started riding like 10-inch boards.
Wow.
10-inch?
Yeah.
This is a good story.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god.
so I started going extra far out to Skull Skates.
Uh-huh.
And I would buy these 10-inch boards, like big square tails, like mini noses. My favorite board to skate was the Deerman of Dark Woods Skull Skates model,
Yeah.
which was 9.5 inches wide with square rails, big fat square tail, and then like tiny nose like this big maybe,
Yeah.
with mini cubics, like the big fat wheels, and tracker trucks,
Oh my
or
god.
gull wing trucks, one or the other.
That's like super old school shape.
And that's what I learned how to skate handrails on.
What?
So like Plaza 7, I learned how to skate that with a 9.5 inch wide old school board.
Yeah.
And you know, I was trying out every shape I could. The Steve Olson with like the pointed nose, and like all these things, and they all have features that I really liked and features that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And eventually, I got sponsored by Hippie Mike's company,
Yeah.
Protest.
Yeah.
And Protest, Hippie Mike was like, I want you to design your own shape. And there was a guy named Andy, and he owns this company, Folk. Man, I'm calling out so many companies right now. So Folk Skateboards.
Part of your history though.
Yeah,
Everyone
for
wants to
real.
know this for sure.
Folk Skateboards were like the best boards, and this guy Andy would make them. He would use something like they were a little extra thicker or heavier or something, but they just wouldn't break.
Plies.
There weren't extra plies, but they were. I don't even know, dude. It was so good. He would
Some
use
extra
like he would use like one layer or something else. you
super
know?
secret stuff.
And they were so good. So we did all of this testing to get the perfect shape, and I had it drawn out, and it was almost identical to this shape. And I
Yeah.
went in there, and he had it on the wall. Like I
What?
already drew it out, and he had it on the wall.
Whoa.
And here, can I see this for a second?
Yes.
Actually, after you've done that right there.
There you go.
So the original shape that I got
Yeah.
was the same nose, and it came down narrower, and it bumped out because I was into the money bumps, but it didn't bump out as far as this. It was like back here,
Yeah.
and then square tail without these on it.
Yeah.
And it looked sick, like it was a
Dude.
stylish board.
Yeah.
But I realized I couldn't do my freestyle stuff on it, and I couldn't do pressure flips, and I couldn't do impossibles.
You had to add those couple little tweaks.
Those little tweaks.
Like add that extra. What would that even be?
Compatibility?
Yeah, compatibility. Extra compatibility.
So
That's
like,
exactly it.
so, man, like that coming together, and then I'm riding freestyle contest on this board that doesn't primo very well. So it only sits primo on one side, and the other side's like ghosted in the air,
Yeah.
and I'd have to do my flips like that. And then at the freestyle contest, George Powell picks me up, and Powell's like, yo man, you want to ride for Powell Peralta? And I'm like, hell yes! But I ride for Protest. And he's like, okay, Powell Peralta does not steal skateboarders. Ever. So we'll talk to Protest and see what's going on, right? And the next time I saw Hippie Mike, he comes up to me, he's like, Andy, I'm kicking you off Protest. Get your ass on Powell, man. And Hippie told Hippie
I
told,
love Hippie. He's the
I know,
best
dude.
dude.
That's so sick,
He's so
right?
freaking tight, dude. That's so awesome. That's
And-
like the best story ever.
And Hippie told George that I rode my own shape and not to put me on unless I'd get that shape.
Unless you get it. Wow. So
Right.
it's because of him and the other companies that helped you realize this, that this shape exists.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
thank God you said that story, dude.
It's a good story.
Yeah, because like that's like an ultimate like tying together of like everyone working towards something that, dude, what if this is like the ultimate shape?
The ultimate
You know what I'm
goal.
saying? Or like what if this is like one of those steps towards that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, a
Because
step towards.
You
Because
know what I'm saying?
the ultimate is like never existing. Ultimate's temporary.
yes, I agree with that. On some like, you know, some deep quantum physical type stuff. That, you know, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. Ultimate is just a brief thing at a brief time.
Straight.
Look at that sucker though.
Boom, and it's set up.
All right, we're gonna give it a little tray flip trick test and see how it goes. Never tray flipped a shape like this before, so wish me luck, everybody. Oh!
Wow, that was
First
good.
tee. Think I got a switch one?
Yo.
Switch
If I
tray.
do a switch one, dude, that's like really gnarly. That felt hella good though.
It looked really
It
good.
looked really good. Oh, damn.
That was 100% real. We did not fake that. This was like, I just jumped on my board and did a tray, so I'm super psyched on that.
Yo.
Yes, Andy.
Sick.
Dude.
Let's go skate chairs.
Yes, let's skate. All right, so we're warming up a little bit. Andy has a lot of really cool freestyle stuff that he's just figuring out right now that he wants to show you guys. So while he's doing that, I'll just do some flat ground tricks and show you guys that this board, even though the size is a little different, it still flips just as good.
So I'm not claiming to invent any tricks, but I got some trick names that I'd like to popularize. So this is the newest one right here, the cringe crouch. Ready for this? I'm gonna do it right here. This is the cringe crouch.
What the heck? All right, I'll try a switch backside flip. That's super
Oh
sick.
my
That
God.
was knees below it. I lose, he wins. Yes.
What, trick for trick? We choose a trick? Okay. I don't have a name for this yet. But I called the Jeff Cole because he told me to do it.
Okay, I get to try now, and I might be in the lead.
Wow.
That's for Jeff Cole. Swedish nose manual to soft serve for the ice cream man over here.
Alright, I'll try and get a switch tray first to match the regular tray. See if I can do it.
Oh, he had it.
So that attempt was my second switch tray of the day, and normally with the switch tray it feels like I really have to like dig into the shape to get it to go, and with this it feels like I had to try less almost. Like I've had that experience too with like bigger boards sometimes. If the trucks are really loose, you try less. So it's very unique, and I'm not used to that yet, but that's kind of a unique thing about sizing up, is that if you skate wider trucks but they're looser, there's less effort. If it makes, I don't know, you gotta experience it, you gotta experience it. I don't know what that is.
Oh my God.
hanging on.
My main thing I'm discovering is I have to figure out which edge to put my toe on to like get it to
Like,
yeah, or just to like yeah to pop and spin the way I'm trying to get it to. So I think I figured it out right here. You just gotta like put your foot on like this edge for like certain tricks. So like when I put my foot there for a switch backside flip, it felt almost identical to my old board, except I had more nose to flick on. So I didn't miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now that I know that, there's certain like 180 flip tricks, I'm probably gonna have to focus on having it in this area, where it's like a solid pop, you have it back in this area. If it's like straight up and down or right under you.
Oh,
wow.
clean.
Oh my god.
For these boards, it's very important. Your foot placement, like if it's, I feel like it's a 180 flip trick or like a spin, you should have it focused in here. If you're popping straight down, it should be in here. So that's really cool though, because it's like a big like area, you know what I mean? Where like if it's like a totally curved board, you're kind of like, is this the right spot?
It's
Like,
infinitely small.
yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like you're kind of guessing. With this, it's like point blank. It's like your foot goes here or here.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So.
Interesting.
Woo. Wow. That was pretty good. I liked
Alright.
it.
I mean, for a new shape, I'm feeling really good on this. It feels good.
Oh, oh shoot!
Did you get that? Got my shoe perfectly.
That's so funny.
That's why you wear loose shoes. So they pop off and you don't break your ankle.
Yikes.
There are certain tricks I'm figuring out, like I have to find a slightly different foot placement because there's extra board, so it flips extra much.
Yeah.
So, but considering this is my first time, this is like the first hour of skating this board, I'm very happy so far. My percentage is above negative.
You're still in the green.
Yes,
You're still in the
green.
profit. Profit margin.
Yeah, look how freaking sick those are.
Oh man, that color.
Shout out to Cole.
Dude, those are hot.
What, can I see?
So sick. Sorry, a little bit of a break for a second just to appreciate this beauty right here.
Dude, they're full
Thank you for
cabs.
supplying it.
They're not the half cab. They're the Caballero.
Full cabs.
Yeah, they're full cabs.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Super fly. I don't think I would skate in those until they're really beat up. Until I've had my fun with them. Then I'll skate in them and have more fun.
I've only heard legends about those because they used to make those and then cab would cut them off. And then they started producing the half cab and that one took off. I know. Oh,
Wow, that was good.
oh.
I like this board. It's quickly getting the mark of approval. Andy.
I remember my hip trick.
Andy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, this is the ice cream man. That's the homie.
How sick is that?
That's... Oh man.
Woo.
I like with my hair.
That's so tight, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed it.
It feels like you just land on it.
It looks like
Like I'm not trying to, and it flips fast enough so that it's there, so you can. So
it's nice about having the big, wide foot space
Yes.
and then the narrow
So flips similar to your older board,
Right.
but you have more room to flip and do everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like my board's a 9, and I would never ride a normal board 9. That's just way too big. It's way too big, dude.
A 9
875
popsicle?
max.
Oh
Yeah,
my
9
gosh.
popsicle sticks? Oh, not a chance.
I'm experiencing the benefits.
Okay,
I haven't done a switch hard flip in a really long time. So this is kind of like the ultimate test. If I can do a switch hard flip in 5 tries, then this board is breaking new ground for me because they've been really hard lately. I don't know why. So
He's still going.
hey, if I can do that, I can do that.
That was really close.
that was really close.
If I can do it in 5 tries, like that's like a really good test.
I'm not even gonna interrupt.
Oh no, go ahead. No, I'm older, so I need people to go in between because I gotta like recharge. That's why I become wiser in saying that. I just said I'm older, not I'm old.
Yo, how old will you be when you're old?
Infinity. We can make it to that age, we've succeeded. Okay, second go. Okay, I want to ask Andy about this though, because this hard flip trick is like slightly different than, you know, a spinny one. So Andy, do you think I should focus my pressure right directly on the back for a hard flip, or kind of like up here?
Dude, this is all the way around for me skating off the nose.
Well, just act like it's a tail. Act like it's a regular hard flip. Where would you put your foot? What's up, G? How you doing, man? Good to see you again, man.
You guys are doing what, like double flip?
No, this dude has a new shape for Powell. This is Andy Anderson.
Hey, how are you? I think I seen you skating the other day.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
yeah, like, so what's this all about?
This is a new shape that's supposed to help with a lot of different areas. So I've never skated a shape before.
It helps you flip?
It's supposed to be completely able to do all the freestyle tricks, free
Okay.
mode, truck stand, pogo, and still skate balls and still do flip tricks.
Let me see.
Which is
Can
unheard of.
let me try a kickflip.
Go ahead.
But to answer his earlier question, for a hard flip,
That's-
I would put my foot
I
here
always mark it.
and push it like that.
I don't know, it looks
the
like
tail.
a coffin board.
It's like the same almost, right?
Oh, the brand new grip.
Mob.
Brand new grip.
Brand new mob.
Alright, I gotta poke it out. Oh, it's your board?
Yeah.
Everybody suck. Garbage.
Yeah, so
Oh, they just
brand
filmed
new
it.
mob. So that's even
garbage.
worse. You know what I mean? It's like, but I love that shit.
These are almost new. You got a beer
You
max
know what I
mic?
mean? No. Check it out.
For a hard flip, I put my foot right here,
Okay.
and then I kind of use this pocket.
To kick out that way.
Yeah, and then it,
I put my foot on the opposite side, so I don't know if he was the right person to ask for that.
I do my
I pop off my toe on this side,
Dude, I don't know how you hard flip with an 8. I mean with a 9.
right?
I didn't take me.
Whoa.
My trick for any flip trick,
What?
put your foot in your flip trick position.
Oh my gosh. Nigel missed it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm over here getting a tutorial right now.
So by knowing how to manual, you know where it's at.
okay, ready for this?
I'm ready.
He was out of here. He was out of there. No, so like
Oh. Oh, that was third try. Oh!
so much height.
Last try. After Andy goes, I got him. What the heck? Distractions.
Wow, that was good.
That was so clean.
pump that. Oh! On fire.
Dude, that's the first one I did over a year, bro.
Oh my god.
Yes!
That was so clean.
I'm very happy with that.
That was good.
Can I see that?
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Woo.
Yay.
Wow, that was perfect. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
That's why it's gnarly. Look at that gap. Doesn't make sense, but somehow he still did it.
Taking back the
Okay, so this shape, I've never skated a shape board before. I feel like I skated better than average for like not skating a lot, and everything felt very, very good. And yeah, man, high five, bro.
Yes.
I approve 100%.
Boom.
Double thumbs.
Quadruple thumbs.
When they come out, try one. You should, for sure.
If it's good for him, it's good for me. That it's good for him.
Yeah, it's a double good.
You're a dweeb. She's a dweeb.
We are dweebs for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Look how cute this dog is. Oh my gosh. Hey, how you doing? I'll scratch you behind the ears or under the chin, whichever you like more. Yeah, I got you. I got you. That's how you gotta end a video.
You a happy dog there?
Yeah, she's happy. I'm really good at petting, so I got you. Nice meeting you. You ain't gonna do it. No way. You guys are chicken wings. Dang, you did it. Whoa. Man, they all suck. Chris is dead. That was so tight. Alright guys, if you guys really want to skate this, we'll clean it up. But if you guys don't want to skate it, I'm not cleaning it up. That's a lot of work. But I'm down if you guys are down. Damn, this thing is actually gnarly.
Cleaning up the spots. Oh my god, this thing's so steep.
Remember the Flintstones song? Or you probably don't never even, you don't even know the Flintstones.
No, I do not know the
First time I
Flintstones.
ever went to theaters was to see that Flintstones live action.
Yeah. You got it.
You're a madman.
I've never done that.
Crazy.
I'm such a chicken.
God, I think you got that first tee.
That's what we do for these videos, man. The dirt's kind of nice.
It's like moisturizing.
Feels kind of good.
It's good for your
Oh,
health,
okay.
man.
I got this weird tool. I don't even know what the hell the end of it is. It's like, it was made. I had this specifically to do this.
Me, I like stack a whole bunch of decks and go to the snow and just fucking go down the snow with all, like, a whole bunch of homies and family.
Serious?
Yeah, dude, like on literally just decks.
That's so, and it works?
Yeah, it works.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Dude, it is.
Get a bunch of old skateboards, go to the
Yeah,
snow.
go to the snow.
Anyone watching this and they see how clean it is now, that's right, you owe me. Whoa! We in the future, man. That guy needs to go back to 2050.
What? Speed up.
Barely touched.
Oh.
side, Joel. Back him up. Dang. That's right. I was digging around in the dirt for a cause. I wasn't just playing in the sand like I'm 5.
That's it.
That's right, Chris. Good job, man.
That's right.
I'm proud of you.
That's right.
It's crazy because I wasn't even gonna go. He was like, I see you got it. Just let me go.
Yeah, it's open. Later, guys. We just got the worst timing ever. Dude. Seriously?
I like that. I
We
like that.
just came in, dude. That's so bad. No, no. We're gonna skate, dude.
So we gotta
Honestly, that's the worst luck ever. Literally.
Back in 30 seconds.
He's right there.
Back in 30 seconds.
They're probably gonna chill there for a minute, so I don't know. Where should we go? Got this first try, Andy. Yeah, this one's not knobbed. These two are like perfect. That's some incredible balance. It's like tightrope walking. Oh,
You got sketchy
That was
at the end,
crazy.
dog.
watching Andy do this is making me realize I need to get way better balance. My balance is not nearly good enough.
No balance.
Jeez, dude, I thought I had good balance until I started hanging out with this guy. It's Goku, dude. It's our lucky day today. Yeah. You're the best, man.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Please, Shenron, bless us with an awesome skate sesh. Please, that'd be great.
Saw Goku earlier, so
We did see Goku, bro. If you were a Super Saiyan, what would your name be?
kind of like how Goku has his name.
Yeah, like a Japanese name, I guess. He's gotta pick a Japanese name.
Big Rooster.
Your last name would be kind of cool, Soriano,
Soriano.
like Vegeta, that could work.
Soriano Singh.
or Soriana, or something like that.
Soriana.
Some corny.
Dude, there's a store in like Mexico called like that.
Yeah?
It's Soriana.
Seriously, dude. So good, right? This is where Joel got hurt last time. Joel, do not get hurt again, please.
Dude, we
I was inspired by Chris Soriano. Hey, that's my tricks. Hey, stop. Stop doing that. Hey.
Stop doing that.
Hey, stop. Oh, you can stop now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. No heart of the card.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
There's one.
Favorite that one. That was so nice.
What in tarnation? That was good.
Bring it back to the early 90s, guys.
Oh, oh my God.
Woohoo! Dang, first try.
That was wimpy.
Look at that big old board. That's crazy.
Next.
And we are now finished with this spot. Let's get out of here, bro. Hey, Chris, what kind of anime is that?
Let's see. Damn, that looks familiar.
Looks like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Some OG ass stuff.
That's right. I thought this was Zelda at first, and then I looked at the sword like, nah,
Yeah,
can't.
that almost looks like the Thundercat sword. Yeah, that must be nice. That was first try. Chris is getting it.
Woo! Ooh, that'd be good. Oh, that's the
Found
spot.
that knot, bro. You
Ooh.
found it. What's up, Joel? You got first try ollie? Dude, Joel, if you did that crazy 1-footer off this, that'd be so nuts. You gotta go hella fast, huh? Yeah, 1-footer. What in the Tasmanian devil is this guy doing, man? You gonna ollie into it? Oh! Dude, you cleared, your body made it. We on that long road to nowhere. Nowhere with some flat bars and hopefully some clips. What the heck happened to that fence, man? Let me know in the comments. Anyone needs some cones? They got tons of them over here. Need a cone?
Hell yeah!
That was probably fun.
Yeah, that kid didn't hurt at all.
All right, kids, today we have a science experiment with Chris Soriano. He's gonna huck super far and see what's in that rusted old can. What do you guys think it is? Oh man, didn't even pop. All right, one more try. Huck it, huck it, huck it, huck it. Screw it. Well, Chris finally got it open. That's your dinner, Chris. Bon appetit. Oh my God. That is going down. Good thing you got the helmet. Man, I just want balance like Andy. It's not fair. What the heck? Oh my God. trick is never over with Andy Anderson.
You always gotta stay recording if you're filming this.
Straight up.
You literally can't miss 20 seconds after you land.
Ah, you blew it! Failed! Alright, Chris, you better not blow it this time.
My name is Chris Organo, and this is phone clip number 2.
You broke it! Jeez. Ow, dude! Bro! Chris is about to eat it.
Big time.
Oh, what? No way! You should have bet me money. If I tried that, I'd bust out all my teeth. Guys, look at this gnarly bruise on my knee. I almost messed my knee up. Pretty sketch. Careful with those knees, guys. What? What?
He said,
No! You were so close. You had one job.
one job!
What was that magic?
That was like a banana split with an IV smoothie.
Yeah. Word him up. This type of skating just doesn't make sense to me. I wish it did, dude. I wish it did. But I can't even like stand on that damn bar. Can you stand on that, Chris? Can you walk across it?
I doubt it.
Try it, bro.
Action.
Oh, Chris did it! Yeah!
That's insane. Do this again. Hold up.
You got it, Joel. Use your arms.
Yeah, he went for.
Are we in an alternate dimension today?
I don't know, because
We're
that
in the
guy,
upside
every
down.
time he does a trick, it's supposed to be like first try. And him, he knows how to quick nollie tray out already.
Oh, he just went Super Saiyan. It's going down. Aww. He needs to go to third form.
Like, it doesn't work that way.
Oh. Robbery. No, you
I'm about
ain't.
to jump it.
No, you
I'm about to
ain't.
jump it.
No, you ain't. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was it. That was it. That was the flip. That was the flip. Toes, do that again, please. No way!
Lessons with the 2 tricks. Whatever he's gonna do.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Just had to put some time limits on Dandy. Sometimes you just got to figure out what motivates a skater. Like sometimes they work good with giving them money, or sometimes it works good with threatening to tase them, and sometimes it works good with just giving them some time, like a time limit. What? I did not see that coming. Jeez, bro.
That's not a natural one. You forget it. It's hard to remember.
Dude!
Recording here. You guys see this? Private security, alright?
Get out of here.
No, alright, fine. What? Alright, I believe that's Andy now.
Okay.
Cause I don't know, just that little bonk at the end. Like Danny would not have done that, but Andy did it. You know what I mean? Whoa. That was so
It's all about the magic fingers. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It really does help. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you like the type of content that I post. I upload almost every day. And please turn on those post notifications so that you're notified when I post a video. Thanks, yo. Have a great day or night or whatever.